What did
Yeah.
that look like? Did it look like buying 100 books? Did it look like,
Oh,
I mean,
shoot.
because there's a lot of self-education there through these
Yeah, I
processes,
mean,
right?
it was like, all right, I'm going to do the daily things that will build my business, push my business forward. Every business, no matter what business you have, you need leads. You need to follow up with those leads. You need to close those leads. That's business, right? And so that's basically what I did all day long was just think, how can I get in front of more and more people? And I remember at this point, I was like, look, I have talked to every single person that I know about either a product or an opportunity. Like, I need to learn how to expand out into my like cold market. And I remember I heard this one guy, he said, if you want to never have a problem with a lead or making money, you need to learn how to market yourself, build your own brand, and show up every single day consistently. So he's like, I will challenge you to make a video every single day. I was like, I like that. I can make a video every day, even though I suck at making videos. Sure, I'll do it. Right? I don't mind it. If the payoff is I'll never have a problem with leads and making money, pretty good payoff. Like choose your hard, right? Like that was basically it. And so, sure, I invested in a ton in reading and programs, courses, coaching. But I think the biggest thing that really helped me was just showing up consistently every single day. And within the industry that I was in, within network marketing, a lot of big mistakes I see when I open up social media is like, buy my stuff. It's a promo, flash sale today, 2 spots left in my downline. And like they wonder why like they don't get anything from that. It's like that doesn't work. That's not how you actually market your thing. And so I decided, well, like what would get me to want to buy this thing? And so that's really when I learned how to market, right? And so I thought about like who is it that I want to attract to me? And at the time I was in a weight loss industry, MLM. So I was like, well, obviously people who want to lose weight, they struggle with weight loss, all the things, right? And so I just went all in on I'm going to make videos to solve my target audience's problem. And my goal was to do it for a year and to see, hey, all right, I'm gonna commit to a year, see what happens. Most people are like, oh, a year, I'll give it like 2 weeks, and if I don't get more likes, I'm done. It's like, okay, you aren't in this for the long run, right? So I gave it a year, and dude, it wasn't even like 3 months. Like my following was just growing. People were sharing my stuff like crazy. I decided I'm just gonna do a video every single day at 9 a.m. and have it up at 9. And I was so consistent with that, where people were just showing up on that page every day. And if I was like 3 minutes late, I remember I got a message from someone being like, "Yo, you all right? It's like 9:05. Are you good?" It's like, dude,
You dead? Like what
yeah, right.
happened? Yeah.
I was like, no, I'm good. I'm just getting into it, right? Like, hang on. And so that built like crazy to the point where I didn't have to I didn't have to do like that cold outreach. I didn't have to like constantly message people and all that thing. I had people come to me, which is totally different, right? And so I think, whatever product people have, whoever's listening, like if you've got something that you want to sell, like you need to market all around that thing so that people are coming to you and looking at you as like, this is my go-to dude. This is the authority figure, right? And just that's all I did every day. And anyways, it wasn't even a year until that was happening. So I decided, let's go another year, and then let's go another year. And I did over we did over 1,200 videos probably every single day, and that just grew to the point where if I wanted to start learning how to sell my own stuff and I want to come up with my own offers, I could throw that to my audience and they'd buy it like crazy because all of that work that I had put in the front end. So that was like my second step of the journey. But then what ended up happening, man, was I remember when I wanted to launch my own thing, because a lot of people are asking me, how do you make your YouTube videos? And I was like, you know what? This one gal, Shalene Johnson, she said, if you get a lot of people asking you this one thing, turn it into like a course and sell it. So I was like, all right, let me launch my very first course, right? And so I remember when I was launching it, I was like talking about it online, like this thing's coming in like 5 days, 4 days, 3 days, right? I remember it was like the day before I was launching, and the MLM company that I was with was like, hey, if you launch that, you're going to be penalized. You could be kicked out, because they said, we don't want you selling how to make YouTube videos to our MLM company. I was like, I'm not selling it to an MLM company. I'm teaching people how to make YouTube videos. That's what they want. And he's like, yeah, but you are like, I was higher up in the company there. I wasn't like the top dog, but I was probably, I mean, I was doing pretty well in there, right? A lot, like I was going to events and people were getting selfies with me. So like, that was pretty sweet. I'm just some like regular hairy dude from Northern New York. Like, who the hell cares about me? But some people did, right? And so anyways, I was about to launch that thing and I was like, are you shitting me? Like, network marketing is this whole thing about making your own income, right? And you're getting pissed off at me because I'm looking to make some more of my own income that has nothing to do with like directing toward this company. And they're like, yeah, if you launch it, you could be terminated. So I was like, okay, I've got a really big decision to make. So I remember that night I was sitting down with my wife, Kaylee, and I was like, look, like we got a pretty good income coming in from this company right here. I don't really plan on selling this course for a lot. It's just, I don't know. I'm just kind of getting into it, right? Like, I don't know what that looks like, but I was like, I don't really know what to do. But I tell you, I don't like it when people tell me how I can or cannot make my own money. And so we just sat there. I remember having the screen up, looking at it on the laptop, and it was like, if you want to cancel, you just got to kind of like sign, like with your mouse, sign it, right, digitally. So I remember looking at that being like, we did like a pros and cons list, what would happen and everything. And then finally I made a decision. I opened up that cancellation form and I drew probably the most massive penis I've ever drawn digitally. And that's how I quit that network marketing company.
Oh my! See, this is what I meant. This is what I meant by personal branding right here. Are you kidding me? What?
Big old veiny one, Quinton. I'm telling you, it was awesome.
And turned it in, and what? So then, what happens then? Did you look for another one, or did you just launch this course and go independent? Or
I did. I launched that course, and it didn't make me a millionaire. Like I made, I think like $1,000 or $1,500, and I was like, whoa, that's kind of cool. I can make my own money with like from my knowledge, things I already know how to do. That's interesting because with network marketing, it's like you're pushing this product that costs $100. You make maybe 25% of it, make it $25, right? Or your income's coming from your team performance. Some weeks are good, some weeks are bad. And so I was like, but with this, I can control this. Like this is my own thing. That's kind of sexy. So I kind of put that on pause at the time. And I was like, I'm going to go join another company. And I made sure, I was like, look, if I join this, you guys aren't going to be down my throat telling me I can or cannot sell my own stuff. Like, you're good. So I blew that thing up, dude. I was I think I ended up becoming like the number 3 top earner in that company. And then my wife had a spot in there as well. And she was like number 10. So we were double dipping for sure. But that's just, I was like, hey, if you allow it, I'll build both businesses. I don't care. So, yeah, that's what happened. I ended up just going all in on that company and wrecking havoc.
What's going on, guys? If you like that clip right there, you will love the full interview. You can check that out right there. I'll see you on the next video. Oh, and subscribe because we got a lot of big things coming up in the near future.